Thanks for tuning in to Real Talk and Whatnot. I'm your host, Micah Daly, and I'm here to remind you people that we got merch. So we got Real Talk hats with the Real Talk symbol, and if you're listening, the Real Talk symbol is a pine tree and a palm tree because that represents the center of California. Now, if you guys are ever heading down the beautiful Highway 99 and you go towards Madera, then Madera has a section of its freeway that has a pine and a palm tree planted directly in the middle of Highway 99. Now, that represents the middle of California. And so that's where the pines meet the palms. So that's where I got this idea from for the pine and the palm tree representing the podcast. And if you guys are interested in these hats, please let me know. Find me on Instagram, message me, and I can hook you up with one. I have tan, I have black, I have red, and I have blue. So if you guys are interested, let me know. Now let's hear from our wonderful sponsors. This podcast is brought to you by Marcus Rodriguez. If you're looking to buy or sell your home in this competitive market and you're not too sure where to start, look no further than Merced's preferred realtor, Marcus Rodriguez. He'll make sure the process goes as easy as possible, and you can reach him at 209-554-1715. Go to his website, www.myagentmarcus.com, or email him at info@myagentmarcus.com. This podcast is brought to you by Thore. If you're in the Central Valley area and you're looking to get a tattoo, look no further than this dude right here. He's a versatile artist that specializes in black and gray realism. He works in Merced at the Merced Tattoo and Piercing Company, and if you'd like to get in contact with him, the best way to do that is to stop by the shop. And if you can't do that, then find him on Instagram. His Instagram handle is @_THOREEEEE. That's @_Thore with 5 E's. This episode is brought to you by Be Junk Free Merced. Everybody has stuff taking up space, but not everybody has time or the equipment to do something about it. That's where Scott Livesay comes in. Scott is the owner of Be Junk Free Merced, and if you have junk overtaking your garage, yard, spare room, or even a storage unit, give him a call at 209-233-1519. Once again, that's 209-233-1519. He'll get back to you with an estimate and be there as soon as possible. This podcast is brought to you by Duffy.murphy. Whether you need studio time, mixing and mastering services, or even someone to clean up that podcast audio to make sure you sound professional, look no further than Duffy Murphy. He's your guy. And trust me, because he's my guy. You can find him on Instagram at Duffy Murphy or email him duffy.murphy@yahoo.com. Once again, that's duffy.murphy@yahoo.com. This podcast is also brought to you by me. My name is Micah Daly, and I'm a local filmmaker and photographer based in the Central Valley of California. So if you guys need any commercial work, weddings, music videos, real estate videos, and anything in between, let me know. I'm your guy. You can reach me at 209-769-4596. Email me, micahdaly.com, or find me on Instagram. That's @micah.daly. Alrighty, thanks for tuning in to Real Talk and Whatnot, you guys. I really appreciate the support, and shout out to my newest sponsor, Scott Livesay. Really appreciated that. If anybody out there is interested in becoming a sponsor to the podcast, just message me. I can let you know what it entails, and we can get something rolling. Now let's just jump in and remind you guys about reviews and downloads. Make sure that you're reviewing the podcast, whether that's on YouTube, whether that's on Spotify, whether that's an Apple Podcast, reviewing it and downloading every episode. That really helps out the show. And then if you're watching this on YouTube, hello, how's it going? Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. You're thumbs upping the videos and you're leaving comments. Just stay engaged, basically. That's all I'm asking from you guys, because the more that you guys are engaged, the more the algorithms show that, like, hey, people are paying attention. And once again, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is @micah.daly. That's @MICAH.DIELE. Alrighty, let's just jump into today's episode. My guest today is T, and he owns a liquor store here in Merced, California. If you go out towards MLK, there's a Chevron out there, and he owns that one. So go ahead, support him, go by there. Awesome dude, and I really had a great conversation with him. Now, we sit down and we talk about how he started running an Instagram account called Liquor Store Videos and how it ended up growing to 110,000 followers. Unfortunately, it got deleted because, you know, we're in a culture right now, I feel like, that has very, it's cancel culture. So you do one thing and they're going to hold it to you forever. And so he got caught up in that somehow, one way or another. We talk about it on the podcast. So if you want to listen to it, you better want to listen to it. This is the intro to it. But go ahead, listen to it over there. And it was just a really good conversation. And now we talk about everything. We talk about the craziest thing he's seen in the liquor store. We talked about the funniest things he's seen. We talked about the different characters that he used to have on his page, or that he has on his pages. And it was just a great conversation. Really, really entertaining. And now, mind you guys, it's going to get a little vulgar because some crazy shit happens in liquor stores, okay? So just want to give that little preference to you guys. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Liquor Store Videos. This is it. Real talk. Whatnot.
Real talk. That's it. Real talk. Real talk. Real talk.
That's funny. And then, so we're rolling. So it'll just cut in at some point of us talking. Basically, right now, when I ask you to introduce yourself. So, why don't you introduce yourself for people who may not know who you are?
My name is T, but you might know me from Liquor Store Videos on Instagram.
And so how did that even all start?
Bro, it started like literally. I used to have a personal page on Instagram, right? I used to just record like crazy shit that happens in the store.
Yeah.
And then one time, some dude was just like, "Hey, bro, we should make a funny page like Liquor Store Videos.
Yeah.
Shit that happens in the store." Boom, I make the page, and then it just fucking blew up, bro.
Instantly?
Like 6 months in, bro, with the beef stick one.
Okay,
I had a girl choke on a beef stick and she went viral, bro.
Crazy shit always has been happening in your store pretty much?
Always, bro.
And I mean...
Always.
Do you want to give out your location or no?
Yeah, Merced right there by the fairgrounds where the Chevron right there.
Okay, the Chevron, right? It used to be something else, right?
It's a straight hood, beat down liquor store. Motherfuckers fighting in the parking lot, shitting right in front of the door.
How do you end up like working here or doing what you do?
Started, bro, when I was like 15. I started working in the stores, working different stores and just started working there.
Really getting paid, huh? 15 for
Hell
your
yeah,
family?
probably like $7 an hour, bro.
Yeah.
Got that raised to $8, and you know what I mean?
Dude, isn't that crazy? Like how old are you?
I'm 28.
20. Okay, me too. 28. But like when we were going to the workforce, $7 was like minimum wage. Isn't that crazy to think about?
Is, like I was working for free, so I don't know. Shit, $7 was lovely for me.
It's like
bro.
your family, right? So yeah.
Then
I remember always seeing that, or like going to any like gas station growing up. You see like little kids working, and I remember my parents were like, "Look, you could be working right now."
Shit, I wish I wasn't, but it worked out cool. I worked at a lot of different stores, bro. Worked here, worked with friends, family, and then just fucking got established at one spot and just kind of branched out and got lucky. You know what I mean? And blessed ever since, bro.
Yeah.
Sometimes it sucks, working all those hours and shit like that, but it pays off, bro.
Yeah,
it pays off.
does.
You know what I mean?
No, I completely agree.
Yeah.
And I mean, honestly, it seems like you're, like 'cause some people could, have your job and like maybe have a bad attitude about it or something like that. But like literally every video you post, it literally seems like you're having a genuine good time.
Like 90% of the time is good, but I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes
that's work also. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because some people think like from the videos that it's just fucking around the whole time, but there's times where I got to be serious. You know what I mean? When I'm doing like the business side.
Yeah.
But for the most part, bro, I just try to have a good time, bro.
Yeah, especially if it's like you and your coworkers working or something.
Yeah,
it's like so you wanna help them spend their time while they're at work too.
They like working with me. I think they do.
Yeah.
Least, right? But when I look back from where I started to where I'm at now, I don't know if it's luck or I'm just blessed. You know what I mean? Because when I started, I was literally sweeping, mopping, doing the grunt work. But, you know what I mean? 10 years later, I'm happy where I'm at, bro. I'm just trying to keep getting higher and higher and higher. But
that's good, man. That's good. And then I see you put on like different like things outside of your store, kinda, right? Like the truck meets and stuff.
Yeah, like I did one in like 6 months ago, and I'm doing one next week on the 12th.
Yeah,
it's just cool, man. So
when this podcast comes out, it'll have already happened. So man, the truck meet on the 12th was so sick, man.
It was. You guys missed out, bro. That shit was cracking. But I just like doing shit like that, bro. Like getting the community together, it's just fun, bro. I just like good vibes. You know what I mean?
Dude, that's the thing that I want too. I just that's why I like this podcast is because no one puts on for the Central Valley or Merced or like you don't hear a lot of people talking good about the area.
Yeah.
And so I just kind of want to help change that, and that's what I always see you and then GB too. GB always puts on different things as well throughout the community, and it's just cool seeing people put on stuff like themselves for the community because that's in reality that's what you need for a community to exist. It's not like the city's not going to put on all these events for you guys. It's the community itself needs to.
Yeah, and then when you do those things, it does get recognition. Like we did a give back. I think it was in 2020 for Christmas time.
Yeah,
I wanted to do one the 2021, but shit happened. But it's all good. But we did one in 2020, had people come out. You know, we gave back bike scooters. It was nice, bro. It was tight. You
That's
know?
cool.
GB came out. You know, he's a good friend of mine. I've known him for years, man.
Like since Merced High and everything?
Yeah, since probably before that.
Damn,
we go back,
really?
Bro. Yeah, he's a good dude. And we gave back to the community. It was nice. And that's kind of what I want to make a yearly thing.
Yeah.
And then from there, you know, you just different things. Like a truck meet, it might sound something simple, but bro, it's good. People get together, have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
I swear, after I did it, bro, I have people coming in every other. Hey, when you do another truck meet? Hey, when you do another truck meet?
Yeah.
It's just good vibes, bro. Like if you're with the drama, you mean kick rocks. We don't want that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's kids there. It's just family friendly.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
come out, bring
exactly.
the kids, shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
And that's just right out your store. You do that though?
right outside, we block the pumps.
That's sick.
Yeah, block the pumps.
Just
a
have
good
a little
time.
block party, basically, right?
Pretty much, I bring a group out there. My boys, we cook.
Because I
tacos.
saw, I saw a little video from the last one.
Yeah. That shit was tight, bro. Towards the end, you know, people started drinking, started
little
fighting.
rowdy.
Just the last 5 minutes. Other than that, bro, that shit was cool.
And then, and I think in reality, like when you do one of those things, it's like you almost have to have a cutoff time because
Yeah.
it'll just go on for
Yeah,
like.
this time I'm hire hella security. Though.
Yeah, there you go. That's
Cause I was
pretty
in the
smart.
middle, bro. Hey, bro, I see motherfuckers swinging. I'm ducking and shit. Like, yo,
Yeah.
chill, bro. What you guys doing? But it was cool. Though. Other than that, bro, it was good vibes.
No, that's real cool. That's real cool. And then, so were you like the class clown growing up,
Bro.
or that's what my wife, she went to school with you. That's
Yeah.
what she told me. She said, "Dude, he's always been funny." She's like,
But
always.
I was always quiet, bro. I feel like in high school, like if I knew you, like I'll crack
Yeah.
jokes and shit. But for the most part, I was just always to myself, you know.
Yeah.
What I mean? Going to the library, you know. I'm just playing. I wasn't like that. Bro. I'm just fucking. I was just.
my
I was
fucking
quiet, but I wouldn't say I was a class clown. I think when I got the page
Uh-huh.
and I just started like. I never knew I was funny. I was like, oh shit, I guess I'm funny. And it
Yeah,
kinda,
like really funny. You know what I mean?
And I just started fucking posting hella shit, and I was like, oh shit, I guess I'm funny, and it just went from there.
Did you lose a lot of your videos whenever your page got deleted?
Oh, bro, I lost fucking over 100,000 followers. All my a lot of my videos. Good thing I have them saved on like an iPod,
yeah.
so I could post them. But bro, nowadays you post anything, you get deleted. So I gotta kind of watch.
But
what
even
I post.
I was thinking they should do like the Friends one again. You know what I mean? Where it's like, because that one's not bad. You
Yeah,
know what
no,
I mean?
no.
Because I feel like but don't get me wrong, you're right. 'Cause especially it's almost like you already have a target on your back
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Especially if you already get banned before. Instagram wouldn't even let me. Like I had an Instagram, got locked out of it. It was my old email. Was trying to log back into it. Couldn't do it for the life of me. Like
Yeah.
and like no customer service at all. No one will talk to you. I'm like, what the hell?
I'm
Like,
gonna drive the Bay Area, bro. Try to get my page back. Like, hey, what's up? Let me get my page back.
yeah. Well, I remember because you were saying like, because you're trying to get it back before you like made a new one.
Hey, I got burned. I think like $500, bro.
Dude,
I don't know how I felt for that shit, bro.
you one of the people that's like what's the biggest scam going on right now that everyone's getting caught for?
Oh, send 500 and I turn it into 5,000.
yeah. This is how I turned $5 into 500.
Bro,
Like-
they got me for 500, bro. Hey, he sent me the Instagram badge. He's like, hey, bro, I work. I love your page. This and this. Like, just shoot 500. He wanted 1,000 first. I was
Yeah.
like, I'll shoot you 5, and then when I
you
get my
get it-
page, I'll shoot you the other 5.
Yeah.
I shot him the 5, and then I tried to hit him up, and it said, user not found. I was like, this motherfucker blocked me, bro. And I was like, hey, you live, you learn. So
Yeah, it is.
and that's when I was like, I'll just stick to my new page that I made.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean?
And yeah, well, honestly, you got to figure because you're already at like what over 10K now.
Yeah, I think it's like almost 12 or something
So,
like that.
but like, I'd rather. I mean, I was thinking about this the other day. It's like you'd rather have like a solid people following you who like
Yeah.
want to follow you than like, 100,000 people but only 40,000.
It's funny. I don't have a lot of followers, bro, but a lot of I get a lot of interactions with the shit I post.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
You
You
know
have
what I
like you do almost have a community like
Yeah.
behind you. It's like with this podcast, I've learned like random people will hit me up, and it's like, oh, like I'm still like baffled that people even listen. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But it's just like cool when people actually hit you up, or I'm sure people come into your store and say stuff to you. I'm sure. every
Yeah,
now and
all
then.
the time, bro, all the time. And like honestly, it's always good things. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Always good things.
Yeah, and I think that's the misconception, or or not misconception, but like for like you joke around a lot, and I think in today's society, it's like we all joke around and we say things that we don't mean that are just funny. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I think just like the way the woke culture is, they just like take advantage of like
You gotta. I
those
guess
type of things.
you can't say shit nowadays.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
Can't really say shit.
And it's like not fun. It's not fun. That's why there's no good comedy movies recently.
Yeah.
Like Superbad and everything, that was really fun. Step Brothers, but like name a really funny movie after like 2012. Like
can't, bro.
there's not too many. There are some, you know what I mean? But
That's funny because I was just watching. What's that fucking movie, bro? Grown Ups.
oh, Grown Ups is
First
funny.
time fucking watching it, bro. And I was like, imagine that shit was made like
Yeah.
Right now, it can't.
Well,
for the
that
shit
or
they would say.
all Adam Sandler movies, like his friend always plays like a Asian guy, like it's like a white guy playing like a super Asian guy, or like super like ethnic people. And like now I feel like the no way they would allow that to happen, but it's like whatever in reality. It's
Yeah, you
like
get
not.
canceled.
Yeah, exactly. It's like they're not doing it like to be racist, you guys. They're just doing it because like
Yeah, but I don't know, man. That's people, I guess, nowadays.
yeah, it is. But I mean, it sucks. But I hope I like to think that it'll correct itself. You know what I mean? Like housing markets correct itself. It's like
We're in a
the culture.
recession.
Yeah, the culture's like we're really in a hot market right now, and it might correct itself in the future a little
Hopefully
bit.
next year. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. My bad.
No, you're good. You're good. That's funny. And then oh god, this keeps falling. So you what ethnicity are you?
I'm from Yemen.
Yemen.
Arabians, but I was from Yemen.
From Yemen, and you spent a lot of time over there.
Yeah, many years out there.
And you weren't born over there?
No,
or?
I was born here, but I spent probably about over 50% of my life out there.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of like there, back. Mostly
And just
there.
like for like a full year, or would you like spend like months out there and then come back?
The longest I spent straight, I think 11 months probably.
Really?
Yeah.
And what's it like over there? So honestly, I don't really know what's going on in Yemen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real with it. Can you kind of explain?
Yeah,
like
so
that?
right now there's a civil war going on.
Yeah.
Pretty much, they got the people that invaded the country that they want to take it over, and then you got those people fighting back, and then you got Saudi Arabia bombing the country because they don't want the rebels to come over. Because Yemen is like right on the border of Saudi, and then the rebels that came in, they're backed by Iran, and they're enemies. You know what I mean? So, and the people that are in the crossfire are my people. You got.
And you're just like in the middle of the two, pretty much.
Pretty much, bro. There's like right now in Yemen is I guess the worst. They say humanitarian crisis.
Yeah. No, that's what kind of wanted to talk about.
Yeah,
it.
you got kids starving. You got kids dying from basic like. If you had it here, you'll live. Like a fucking basic disease. But out there, because you can't get to no medical care right now.
Yeah.
It's like damn near impossible.
Well, no one can come into the country.
Yeah, no one can
basically,
come
right?
in. If you to get to Yemen right now, it's probably like so you fly from here to Egypt, and you go to Egypt to the end of Yemen, and then you take like a fucking at least like a 20 to 30 hour drive to get to where you want to go, and there's checkpoints, search your car,
Damn.
and it's just dangerous. If you don't know the right people, you won't make it out there. It sucks, bro. It sucks because it was a good country.
Yeah, and so what kind of happened? Like when did those war?
It was around 2014. When they started invading the country, and then 2015 it just went to shit. Saudi Arabia is bombing it, and it's just bad now, bro.
Yeah,
it's just
and because
bad.
all the times you were growing up and going
It's nice.
there,
It
it was
was
just nice.
I don't know, like if you compare it from there to now, it was nice. you know?
Yeah.
But at that time, I guess
It was still, I mean,
there's still poverty. There's still a lot of stuff going on, but you walk down the street and you ain't got to worry about shit. Am I
somebody's gonna
shoot me? Am I gonna get bombed? Or,
Yeah.
it was dangerous, but I guess when you're there, bro, it's normal.
Yeah.
It's weird to explain. It's like
well, I spent like a lot of time in Mexico and like other places like that. It's one of those things where it's like there's poverty, but like you're saying, it's like they're normal.
you get used to it. I guess if you're from the outside looking in, you're like, damn, I won't go there. But when you're there, it's like, it's normal. I guess like certain parts of Merced, people are like, man, I'll never go there. But
yeah.
if you work there or live there, it's normal.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. It's fuck. It sucks, man. Like I would love to go back, because I do got family out there, but right now it just sucks,
When was the last time you went out there?
I literally left when I left, it was they're invading the country. That's when I left
in like 2014.
2014. That was the last time I was there.
Damn,
Yeah.
and you haven't been. Damn, that sucks. That's like half your life. You know what I mean?
It's been 7 years the last time I've been there, bro. But before that, I was there all the time. Yeah, it wasn't the best, bro, but it wasn't like.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. It's just how you look at things, I guess. Some people say it's bad, some people say it's not. So I don't know, bro.
Yeah. No, but I mean that's just wild. And then so all throughout growing up, you went over there with your family, pretty much back and forth.
I went there a couple times by myself, but for the most part, sometimes I'd go me and my brother, or me and my cousins, or me and my pops. It just depends, But
would you have to take that to get into the country?
Oh no, because
back then you could just kind of
go straight to the airport.
Yeah, okay,
but they
gotcha.
bombed the airport. They bombed. So the capital is called Sana'a. They bombed the airport, so that's why you had to go to the cuts, and it's dangerous. But I don't know if you know how to talk, if you got a mouthpiece on you, you got a little bit of money on you, you could because the country's corrupt, man. If you
Yeah.
got a little bit of money, it gets you places.
Yeah. I mean, that's like, I mean, even
And-
this country is
yeah,
corrupt.
anyway,
You know
if
what
you
I mean?
got if you got some money on you, you can, I guess, find your way. You know. What I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro. Like you send someone $100, that $100 will last him all month
Yeah, that is crazy.
to feed his family, pay his rent.
That's
like,
wild.
He won't live great, but he'll live. And
Yeah.
it trips me out, bro. You know, people make if you made $2,500
You send
here,
money back over to your
oh
family
yeah,
and
all the
stuff?
time. You know, all the time.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool though. Man, that's cool. I see you with boxing.
Yeah.
a lot too. But have you like? Did you ever box like growing up and stuff, or just like a hobby?
Nah, it was I just started training one day,
Mm-hmm.
and then I liked it. It's funny because I tried all the sports, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Tried baseball, sucked at it. Tried basketball, sucked. But I tried every fucking sport. So boxing was the last sport I could try. Tried it, ended up being good at it. I started competing. I never went pro or anything, but that was my goal.
Yeah.
I did like I think 6 or 7 amateur fights, and I boxed for like probably 3 years. Give or
Oh,
take. Yeah.
really?
It was
And how old were you then when you're doing that?
I started at I think I was like 19.
Okay.
I did it in the Bay Area. I started training. It was like a big gym, Undisputed. We had like famous boxers going there. Sean Porter, Amir Khan, Nonito Donaire. Fucking even the 49ers players used to go there. Frank Gore.
really?
Like it was
Frank
nice.
Gore, man.
Yeah,
That guy. You just watch the Frank Gore highlight section.
that was when he was still a good.
They
I
one
guess.
in the prime, yeah.
It was cool though. It was cool. Stayed out there for a while, and now I'm back here.
Yeah. You know, my buddy got me into boxing recently too, or like. Probably like beginning of the pandemic,
Yeah.
when there's nothing to do, you know what I mean. But he Jim, his name's Jimmy. He went to Merced High too, Jimmy Busby. But because then he set up a bag in my house because he couldn't have it at his house because the garage was full of stuff. So then he set up in my house, and then we just started training. It's super fun, dude, honestly, and it's just like a good way to like cardio, like
Blow steam. you
blow
know?
steam, cardio, and it's like fun at least, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you're doing it.
Until someone hits you, it's not that fun.
Well, yeah, honestly, you kept telling him that too. I was like, hey, man, because I've never never been in like in a boxing match or anything like that. And I was like, I feel like as soon as I would get rocked, I'd be like, what is going on?
Hey, that's
like,
how you learn, though, bro.
Yeah,
That's how you learn. I used to get fucking the first 6 months, bro. I was getting my ass beat.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, that's the only way. That's how I learned.
And then when you guys are, what is it called? Like when you're just boxing in the ring or you're like sparring.
Yeah.
You ever have people that just are going like way too hard, or you know what I mean? Like,
Hell yeah.
all the time.
All the time, but I'll never get mad. I like that shit, bro. Because the way I see it is, I'd rather get my ass beat in the ring than get my ass beat out here. Because that motherfucker's gonna stop.
Yeah,
when I fall, he'll stop.
Yeah.
If I'm out here, they ain't gonna stop. So,
And it's concrete.
Yeah, so-
Falls a little bit harder on
Hell
that
yeah.
one.
but yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, it helped me a lot. You know what I mean? Like, feel better about yourself, I guess.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And when you're making when you were making videos, at first it kind of was just you already like funny stuff was happening and you
Yeah.
were recording it.
Yeah.
And then like, did you start getting the idea of like, oh, let's like make stuff? You know what I mean? Because even like when your page was like, because I was following it from like a long time, so like when it was growing, it was just like you were thinking of like more and more. It looked like you were thinking of more and more funny things to do. You know what I mean?
It's funny. Like, I say about 70% of the excuse me.
You're good.
Fuck. I thought I had to burp. I say 70% of the shit I post, bro, was literally like someone walks in, right? Someone I know, obvious. People think, and this was funny, people think like I'll just record random people. It's like regular customers. We sit there, bullshit with them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the way I see it, bro, like, it's a lot of them are homeless people, yeah? Like, I say about like 80%. No one gives them the time of day, bro.
Yeah.
Like, they come ask you for change. 9 times out of 10, motherfuckers walk right past them. Like, hey, get the fuck away from me.
I don't have cash.
Yeah.
I go too long.
I only have card. Sorry.
I'm waiting for one day for a homeless person to like pull out, their phone and be like,
He's like, I got
chip.
cash out. What's up? Yeah, but like, I feel like when they come in there, I fucking just joke with them, bullshit, because nobody does that with them, you know?
Yeah, you treat them like a person.
Yeah, and then literally when they come in, bro, shit just pops into my head. Half the shit I say is not planned, bro. Literally, like, she'll start dancing like, shit, I seen a cockroach come out your ass. What the fuck? Shit like that, it just pops up. But sometimes, like, when we're dancing with them, or shit like that, that's planned.
Yeah, a little more set up.
But the stuff when I'm recording, it's like just random shit that pops in my head, bro.
Dude,
It's
they're
weird.
so funny. Okay, so let's go through they're not characters, but they are the characters of the story. You know what I mean? So there's King, right?
That's the main one right
and
there.
And then what's there? There's another. It's like this black dude who's always in your videos too.
Missing eye.
Yeah, I think so.
Gay Mike.
Yeah, Gay Mike. That's
Gay
what
Mike.
it is. Yeah, dude. Yeah, because you used to have hella funny videos of him, right?
Yeah.
And then because you started a GoFundMe for him, didn't you?
Yeah, when he got shot. So we
Jeez,
made it go
poor
fund.
Mike.
We made it go fund me for him. And I think he made like $900. I gave him the 900. I didn't see him for like 2 months. What the fuck you? And when he came out, where the fuck you go? He's like, I went and got me a room for like a whole month. I was like, oh shit, that's what's up.
Yeah,
bro.
that's pretty cool, honestly.
Yeah, so he's cool. You know what I mean, like everybody's cool, bro. They're all cool. You know, they have their days and shit, but I don't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I try my best to help them out, but I can only do so much.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
You're there for almost just like the what's it called? Like when you're talking to somebody, like basically community aspect of it,
Yeah.
or just a conversation that they probably don't get. Like you're saying, they don't get the time of day from anybody else.
Cause like King, he's cool. Sometimes he'll come when I'm hella busy, you know, like acting
And then
crazy.
you can't. You're doing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just like, hey, bro, you gotta go, you know. But come at night, you know what I mean? Because I have chicken, like we cook food, and we always have a lot of food, you know. So I come, give him food.
And the leftovers and
Yeah,
stuff.
and even sometimes he'll come in like, hey, can I get a cappuccino? It's cold. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
It's $2, you know. It's not gonna hurt me. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it goes a long way for him. And
Yeah.
I don't know, I've always been that type where like you do good, it comes back double, triple.
Dude,
Yeah.
no, I agree, and I used to like not really believe in that. I used to think that I didn't believe in karma, like,
Yeah.
and I'd always like say like I don't believe in that, and like more and more the older I get, I feel like maybe the karma. I don't like it because karma is like a name of like it's like the name, but I do believe what you put out in the world, like it comes back at you.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? So,
100%, bro. What goes around comes around.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I feel that shit 100%.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what's cool because I feel like a lot of people who like you're in a position that's like very interesting to me because it's not like I mean like so you own that liquor store?
Yeah.
So you own that liquor store, and like when you think of somebody who owns a liquor store, you don't think of like this young funny dude who like, you know, is having the time of his life while he does it, you know what I mean? And so I think that's really cool because I think like our generation in general is just a lot different than like the prior generations, because even like people who are 5 or 6 years older than us, they kind of had the mentality of like, oh, they're gonna go like get married early, have a house. But I feel like 20 to like 28, like our generation right here, like we're a lot different than what it used to be, and it's just cool like seeing people succeed in their own way, and carving their own path. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I like admire about like what you do. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Of course, man. And then so what are your like some of the funniest memories you have at this working at the store?
Fuck. Funny or crazy?
We'll do funny first, and then we can go to crazy.
Fuck, bro. There's too many things, bro. I can't even think on top of my head. Like, funny is like one time some lady came in, regular customer, bro, and she wasn't homeless, but you know what I mean. She hung around with that crowd. She's wearing white pants.
Yeah.
And I always just have music playing.
Yeah.
Like at nighttime, you know, like have that shit just make time go by quick.
Mm-hmm.
She walks in, she's a little buzz, and she was like, "Oh, baby, you make me want to dance to this shit." I'm like, "Oh shit, hell yeah!" So I turn it up. She starts dancing, and I look on the floor, and what the fuck is? I'm telling my cousin, like, what the fuck is that? I see like red dots. So I look like this.
I already know.
And she got blood coming out on her white pants.
Oh my god!
I was like, what the fuck? Hey, you on your period? Bro, that shit was all over the floor.
In your store?
I shit you not, bro. The good thing is, my cousin had to clean it. I didn't touch that shit. Bro, that shit stunk after too, bro. I'm not even playing, bro. That shit fucking stunk.
People walk in your store like, man, why does this smell so weird in
Yeah,
here?
that-
You're like, I don't know.
Or Super Bowl weekend, and some girl comes in, and she's homeless, but I kicked her out for stealing. She comes in, the store's fucking packed, and she was like, hey, let me use the bathroom. I was like, you're not allowed in here, get the fuck out. And she's like, I gotta take a shit. I go fucking shit outside then. So she took it literally. She walks outside. She pulls down her right in front of the door, bro. I swear to God, bro. She yanks down her pants. She's like, hey, motherfucker. I look, and she starts pissing, bro. And then she starts fingering herself in front of the door. And then I see her she starts squeezing, and I'm thinking she's trying to shit, and she farts. Bro, and I have a line of people like what
In the store?
bro, right in front of the door,
my
bro.
God.
And when she's doing that shit, she's like fingering herself. That shit's squirting there, bro. And I was shocked, bro. And the fucked up part is, I was working alone that day, so I had to clean it, bro.
And well, that's. But did you like wait, or did you like, you know what I mean? Did you deal with the customers?
Oh
first?
yeah, then I went and grabbed.
But like all the customers have to step over
The
it.
good thing, some of them were my friends, you know, and they're just laughing, like, "Damn, T, go clean that shit." So I got a bucket of mop water, put some clogs, and dumped. That shit was nasty. I have it on video, and the funny part is, you can see in the camera, there's a lady like in her car, and she's looking at her, and she's like just shocked, like, "Damn,
Like that all just happened.
this shit really goes down, bro."
Literally, dude, that's freaking wild. And then what about like some crazy stuff?
Crazy shit. I'd say like people getting stabbed like down the street, and they come to me like I'm supposed to help them. Like I think last time some dude got stabbed in the stomach. runs in the store, bro, leaking everywhere. And he was like, hey, bro, call the cops. Like, bro, the police station's down the street. Don't come in here. Well, he calls the cops and passes out in front of the store. So they fucking block off the store. It's a crime scene. So, and it was early in the day, bro. It was fucking, they shut the store down for the rest of the night until they figured out who stabbed him.
Damn.
That was probably one of the craziest thing I think happened, bro. Like his fucking whole shit was split like crazy, bro. It's weird, bro. Like the shit.
Yeah.
But you know what's the crazy part? It's like normal. Like I swear, people come in, it's like normal. Like what the fuck?
You're like desensitized.
Yeah, I don't know if that's good or bad.
Yeah. I mean, Instagram, I think, would argue that it's bad, but
for sure, I'll get taken down if I posted that.
Yeah. But dude, that's wild, though. Yeah, maybe it just desensitizes you, but I mean. You know, I feel like it's cool that you're still like so like having a good time. You know?
Yeah. It was. You know, I always try to have a good time, bro. Usually, the shit I hate. The only thing I would say I hate about the stores is when people like feel like you owe them. You know what I mean? Like they come in, like, hey, what's up? How you doing? Oh, like always rude and like motherfucker. Like if you don't, you know what I mean? Get the fuck out of here. Go shop somewhere else.
Yeah.
I deal with that shit so many times, bro. At least, you know what I mean, 2-3 times a week. We always, but I just like I'm at the point where fuck it. It's not even worth arguing or fighting.
But that's like I do photography and videography, but it's like kind of same thing. Some people like it's like they want like a homie hookup when it's like we're not that close, like you know what I mean? Like hey, like
and they go to the next guy, pay double, triple.
Yeah, exactly, and yeah, that's what just annoys me. But whatever. But it's just one of those things where it's just like, hey man, like if you think that you're my friend, you should like be like, hey, I want to pay you for your. Crap.
That's why when my friends come, I always charge them double. They help the business, bro. You know what I mean?
They have to make up for Gay Mike stuff and King stuff.
So whenever they're short, they have store credit. You know what I mean?
What about some funny King stories?
Oh, funny King stories. He came one time. He was on one, bro, bad. And I forgot what I told him. I was like, "What's up, bro? Like, you tripping?" And he's like, "Yeah, like trying to fight. Like, yeah, what's up? Like talk." I have the video still, but I think it got taken down on the first page. I got to repost it, but
dude, you should. I'm telling you, got to repost the ones that aren't that don't have the. The
shit that doesn't need me deleted.
Yeah,
again.
Exactly. We don't want any magic carpets flying around,
Bro, I still don't understand how I got deleted for that fucking video.
Yeah, because it was like you're just like being so like. Like it's like the satire of it all, basically. You know what I mean? It wasn't like, it's like I'm gonna be this ridiculous about it. I'm not gonna. But it's like I feel like if you did something that was a little more like risque, but like that's like.
I thought it was funny, honestly.
Yeah, no, I thought it was too.
And it was funny because after I posted it, it was like I feel like 70% thought it was funny, and you got that 30%. They're like, oh.
Well, then you have people sharing it.
Yeah, a lot.
And other people are saying it who don't follow you. You know what I mean?
And a lot of people are saying, oh, you're homophobic or this. I was like, bro, like I don't care. Like that, like you could be whatever you want to be. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, my page is just about funny shit. Like, don't take it literal, I clown myself all the time, you know what I mean? Like, what's the fuck's the big deal? But I don't know, bro. It's just like walking around eggshells now, man. Yeah, always walking around eggshells.
Yeah, but I think, dude, of some of your old videos, at least like that Friends one, and just some of the class, like, dude, you're the one, you posted one of them recently with the, when the chick caught her dude cheating, right?
Oh, and she threw his bike.
Yeah.
I posted that shit on TikTok and it fucking banned me, bro.
TikTok's like instant though.
Oh,
like
bro,
I tried to post like I had the who the weed nuns are? They're like there's like these group of nuns. They're like an enclave of nuns, which basically means they're like they're these ladies, and they're called Sisters of the Valley, and they grow a lot of CBD products, and they sell a whole bunch. They grow a whole bunch of weed. They have like they have a whole bunch of weed in their backyard. It's just a real cool thing that they do. But I had them on the podcast, was talking to them. They smoked each 2 joints in like an hour, and it was like me, and this was back when the podcast was at my house, and it just got so fucking hotboxed. Like I was just like, oh my god, you guys. But I posted a video of my promo for them, and it's like we talk about weed in it, like, but it was like CBD, and like the second I put it up on TikTok, they're like, you have like
violated
the terms, and I'm like, what do you like? You can't do it. But TikTok is pretty like. It's like kid friendly, and then there's like weird shit on TikTok.
Yeah, there's shit that should get reported.
Yeah.
Shit that I don't understand how it gets deleted. Bro.
Yeah, that's why I just don't get it either.
Yeah, I think I went through already 3 TikToks, bro.
Yeah, dude, but TikTok's like it gets you followers quicker, huh?
Yeah, it's easy to go viral, but I just use that shit just for fun, like just to watch it. I don't even post on that shit. Like I just do it just to watch funny shit or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think Instagram's better, bro.
No, it for sure is. I 100% agree. Well, and it's just the platform. It's like, and then I don't know what are they're trying to turn Facebook into quote metaverse or something. I
don't use it, so
I don't need. I mean, like I use it because it's connected to my Instagram, but I don't use it like by itself. You know what I mean? And I just don't get it. Like I don't get who's still using it. I know it's older people.
Yeah, so I just feel like it's all old.
So
old,
you know,
old
shout out to all you old people out there. Okay.
Yeah, for sure though, because I know they follow the page, bro. Shout out to y'all, man.
Liquor store video in the house, and so come up with a name. You work at a liquor store videos. You know, right? Is that just
at first,
as simple as that?
At first, I was gonna put. It sounds stupid, but at the time, I thought it was funny. I was gonna put funny store videos. I was like, nah, it don't sound right. Then I was like, you know what, liquor store videos.
Yeah, because like
and it just clicked.
It reminds me of like hood videos or you know what I mean, like that type of a name. So I could see how it. And then didn't somebody repost you and got you like a lot of followers in your first account?
The one that always used to post me is Food's Gone Wild.
Yeah.
Shout out to Food's Gone Wild when they watch this shit. You better repost me again, my dude. Yeah, they used to always post my videos. They still do. He's a cool dude. Every time, like when I would like plan to go to LA, he'd always tell me like, hey, just hit me up, we'll link up. But something always pops up, bro.
Yeah,
end up not going, but they're good. They're good dudes, bro. They're pretty cool.
That's cool. Yeah. I mean, it's similar content. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sometimes. You know?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Sometimes depending on it.
Their shit's pretty funny too, bro.
No, it is. Yeah, what else do you follow? You know any other accounts? Like,
I follow like people I know.
Yeah.
Like friends and a couple models. You know what I mean? That I got crushes on and shit. Well, yeah, that's about just people I know, really.
Yeah.
On the first one, I followed like a good amount of like. I think there was the UFC guy Cody. Cody Garbrandt.
Yeah.
He was following me.
Really?
Steve Aoki was following the page. Tom. I forget his last. Is it
Segura? Yeah.
Segura was following the page.
Are you serious, bro? I love Tom Segura.
Big fucking pages were following the page, and I feel like now they ain't gonna follow this one now. But the first one
I think you should repost. You should repost the videos. I think you'd be surprised, especially because those are the ones who like. You already have like a good amount of following that they'll get back out there.
But those were like I think the biggest names that followed.
Dude, that's sick. I love Tom Segura. He's fucking funny, dude.
He's fucking hilarious.
Do you know his buddy Bert Kreischer? You know, have you ever heard of him?
Never.
He had a show in Fresno recently, and I'd never actually been to like a comedy. I had been to a comedy show, but not like a bigger one. But it was hella fun, and there was like Sororian Theater or something like that in Fresno. But it's pretty sick. It's like it was pretty narrow, but it was
my bad.
Turn your phone off. I'm just kidding. You can just leave, okay? No, I'm just kidding. But it was a pretty cool little concert hall because it was like 2,000 seats, but we were near the top and it still felt pretty fucking small.
Okay.
You listen to what music you listen to?
I listen to like rock and roll, like that kind of dark.
A little metal, kinda.
No, I'm just fucking.
Oh, yeah. It's like, have you? Speaking of, have you listened to metal at all recently?
Never.
Okay, I hadn't either until I was with my brother-in-law, and they were like playing. It's like it sounded like a hella crazy metal song, and like I was like, oh, like expecting like screamo or some weird voice, and then they just start rapping on it, and I was like, what is this? And they're like, oh, you never heard of, I forget what the name of the guy was. And I was like, no, I've never heard of him. I was like, is that what metal is now? And they're like, yeah, they like everyone like in metal raps like over their metal songs. I was like, that's pretty cool, honestly. Like,
I never listened to it. Probably maybe on the radio when I'm scrolling through, but I usually
92.5 The Bear rocks.
I think it's just rap and believe it or not, country, bro. When I'm driving,
I think you're gonna fuck with me again.
No, I'm dead fucking serious, bro. If I'm driving far, I'll probably turn on like a little country song and shit and listen to that. I like
country though too. Country's good driving music.
Yeah.
It is. I agree with that.
And a lot of Spanish music, believe it or not, like Ozuna, Maluma, shit like that. When I'm driving, I like listen. Bro, I listen to anything, bro. I shit you not. I listen. It depends who's in the car. Is the real question. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What vibe you're trying to put off?
Yeah. So
that's cool. And with those truck meets, is it like a one truck group that kind of comes out there?
Nah, it's fucking
just
like,
whoever.
So many different. There's some that come from Merced, Planada, I think LeGrand, Modesto. Like I tell people, everybody's welcome to come. Park your trucks. Like I have them parked sideways.
How big of a I'm trying to think how big the parking lot is.
It's not that.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
That's why I was trying to figure it out.
Yeah, it's not that big, bro. But the way we have them parked, it's kind of like side to side and in and out. And bro, I fucking fit like easy 50 to 60 trucks in there.
Really?
But tight as fuck. And then they'll block the alleyway. And then they'll block. There's a restaurant next door. They'll block that shit off.
What restaurant is that?
I think it's Palmar or some shit like that.
Okay,
they'll block them out, and then sometimes they'll just like at nighttime they'll kind of block the road. The cops don't really trip.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Not because the ones that usually work, I know a lot of them from school. I went to school with them.
Oh, that's cool.
So I'm cool with them, or they come into the store, buy their drink. So.
Yeah. And are you ever up front telling them what you're gonna do?
Oh yeah, I tell them like, hey, we're gonna have a truck meet.
Yeah,
just so
that's not they're not caught up. They don't just pull up and kind of kill the vibe.
and they get like, oh fuck,
because if one pulls up, it's at least like you told them they know.
Yeah,
you know
and
what I mean?
I get a lot of cops that come in there, and bro, I don't have a problem. They're like they come in, they buy their stuff, we're cool, you know. And you know it's funny, you know. Some people are like, oh shit, you always have the cops at the store. Like, bro, I run a business, you know what I mean? Like I'm cool with everybody that comes in there. You could be a cop, firefighter, you know what I mean? It's just about respect. You know, you come in, respect. I'm gonna respect you. It doesn't matter what you do for a living, you know?
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. And
but it's just that certain type of people that be like, oh, look, he fucks with the cops. Like,
yeah.
Bro, I'm
whatever.
Cool with everybody.
Yeah, that's me too. Like that's like with this podcast. I try to get like everyone like from like all walks. The guest before you, it'll be released way after, but the guest before you was the mayor.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So and the mayor,
tight.
dude, he was a chill ass dude. Real cool conversation, and it was just like he wanted to do it, and that's just cool. That like he wants to just come on a podcast.
That's tight, bro. That's tight. Like that's
that's why it's like I like reaching out to like everybody, and then I had like a lot of rappers on, and that was just because like they're the people active in the community, you know what I mean? Like they're the people actually doing stuff or doing stuff on social media that other people see. So it's like those people stick out more. But like this season, like I've had like you know who Terrell Green is? He posts funny videos. I just recently had him on because he was the season premiere, but real cool dude. He has multiple account pages too, and he makes like funny characters and shit like that. But I think you would like his stuff. It's really funny.
I'll check it out.
But just all walks of life people. I had this dude from. He was born and raised in like Daly City or something like that, but he came to the Central Valley, and he makes basically these all these videos of him cooking like big ass meat stuff like that. But he gets paid like full time doing it, and it was just like just a random cool dude. Like I just end up meeting all these random people, and I reach out to them, and like most of the time I feel like they won't like hit me back, but almost every time like people are like, yeah, I'm down, and it's just like cool because like I don't know, I feel like I'm a nobody, you know what I mean? Like how you kind of feel. I'm just like.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, like I would understand if you don't want to come on, kind of deal. But like the fact that like they come on, and then I just met this like 70-year-old hiker or climber from Yosemite, and he puts on like the Yosemite facelift was when people come and clean and stuff, and he used to hike with like all these famous climbers, and I was like, oh dude, have you ever heard the story about a plane crashing in Yosemite, a cartel plane crashing in Yosemite?
See, I thought it was a racist joke when you said plane crashing. Oh fuck, bro. Let me get out of here, bro.
There's a Yemen.
I gotta go, guys. I gotta go, man.
No. So there's this cartel plane that crashed in Lake Merced, and that's at the top of one of the mountains in Yosemite. And it crashed in there, and it was carrying hella marijuana, like bales of marijuana. And it took the like Forest Service people, I think like 2 or 3 days to like climb all the way up there with all the gear to kind of like remove the plane from it. And the people who could climb or who could get up there the fastest were like the climbers, the people who like climb like Alex Honnold type shit where they climb on the side of the wall. And so he said he was like one of the first people up there, and like there's like people who like died in the plane crash, but like he said him and like the whole plane was like ransacked by all the climbers, and they all had like bales of marijuana while they're coming down the side of the mountain, and they said that they would like live off of like selling the bale of marijuana for like 3 months.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but it's just like such a random crazy story. And so this guy was like talking about how he's one of the first ones up there, and I was like, hey, you want to come on my podcast? And he was like, yeah, man. He's like a 70-year-old dude, you know what I mean? But it's just like the random people you run into in the Central Valley is like pretty cool.
That's tight though. I've never like this is my first time being on a podcast.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's like cool vibes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something different.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just like it's not like we're here to talk or have an agenda to talk about anything. You know, it's just like I just want to talk to you and see what drives you. Basically, that's like. I don't know. It's fun talking to people, putting yourself in those situations where you wouldn't normally like. we wouldn't like, even if I saw you at your store, I probably wouldn't be like before this, you know, it's not, we wouldn't sit down and have this conversation. And a lot of people really like the fact that I'm sitting down and talking with people that I've never even talked to before. You know what I mean? It's like a genuine conversation.
Yeah. It's not awkward either.
No, yeah. You're like, and it's actually really fucking awkward.
Before I came on, I was like, fuck, what the fuck are we talking about, bro?
Well, and that's what I worry about all the time too. I worry that, you know, and that's what I try to tell people before we go on the podcast. It's like, hey, like we're having a conversation. So although I am the host and I'm like talking, I feel free to ask me questions. You know what I mean? Like this is a back and forth conversation. It's not just me ask you quick. Because sometimes I've had guests like I ask them a question and then they just answer, and then like I'm like, okay, and then like, and people who listen, anytime I say and then it's like I'm looking at a question that I have written down I'm going to say.
So just you go all through the question?
I kind of like let the conversation go, and then if I run out of things to talk about, I like look at a question on there, and then I kind of go from there.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know, just casual conversations. Fuck, we were talking about something. Oh, I forgot. I don't know.
Rewind it real quick.
Yeah.
See where we're at.
I'm trying to think. Oh, now it is awkward. Gosh.
It's that LOL moment right here, guys.
Yeah, it's the part I'll use for my promo. And so I've been doing different promos too, though, where like after the podcast, like I would like set up my camera, and then I'll ask you questions that have nothing to do with our podcast, but I'll use that as the promo.
Okay.
Just to kind of like, it's like
get people in.
Yeah, get people in, exactly. So like that Terrell guy I had on dressed as his character, like in it and stuff, and then. And I've been doing. Have you ever done a collaborator post yet?
What is that?
It's like, let's say I post our podcast promo. I'll invite you as a collaborator, and it'll just post the same video on my page on your page as well. You've seen it. Probably it's like it would be like liquor store videos and Micah D'Ailey.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
it's a new thing on Instagram.
Yeah, it's
now.
new. Yeah, and so I've just been doing it for like, it makes more sense for the guests now, because before I didn't want them to like post the same promo as me, in the sense of like I wanted something drawn to my page, I guess, you know what I mean? And this one like allows us both to post something. And so
yeah, I know exactly what you're
talking about.
I seen that
it's
shit.
Like
on
Sports Center and
I always see it on like boxing pages.
Yeah. A lot of they
Yeah.
cross posted basically.
Yeah.
What boxing pages you follow?
The Zone, Top Rank, and
You follow Tony Jeffries at all?
Yeah, I used to on the other page. That's another guy.
I like Tony Jeffries.
Yeah.
He's just like cool, like if you're just like wanting to learn technique about stuff.
Yeah, another boxing page I follow is he's from Atlanta, Mustafa Boxing.
Oh, really?
Learned a lot of stuff from him, bro.
What's it called?
Mustafa Boxing.
Mustafa?
Yeah, boxing. He is funny because a lot of stuff he teaches was the stuff we learned too when I was boxing.
Like how you learned it and everything too?
Because he's all about defense, and it's funny because a lot of the stuff that he shows we learned too. So it's kind of cool. Like I still learn. Like I always watch his stuff.
Yeah, dude, you can always learn. You can like that's a cool thing too. That I think like when you're growing up, going to school, it's like learning. You have a connotation that learning is bad. Not bad, but like you don't. Not that you don't want to learn, but it's
waste of time.
It's with school, you know what I mean? That's what it is. But like when you can learn stuff that you want to learn, it's like it's so much better. Like it's so fun. That's like why like I jumped into camera or videography and photography like 2 years ago, and now like I'm doing it full time. But it's like, and I'm also a high school substitute teacher.
Really?
Yeah.
How's
Dude.
that?
It's pretty interesting, honestly. I mean, kids are kids. Like I'm pretty chill with them. I'm like, hey, like my name's Mr. D'Ailey. I'll be your sub for the day. Assignments on Google Classroom. You have any questions, let me know. And then I sit there and edit my photography, videography, and if they need anything, you know, I
Freshman or senior?
No, that's the thing, dude. So sometimes I'll be in like some classes, like, and it'll be a freshman class, and it's just like ridiculous. I was substituting the other day, and like these kids were like bouncing bouncy balls, and I was like, hey, can we like not bounce bouncy balls, you guys? Like, cause I'm just not trying to be confrontational. Like, you know how high school kids are, or how you were in high school, you know, or how we were in high school. Like, you don't want a substitute that's like trying to be your teacher, and like there's all these bouncy balls everywhere, and I'm like, whatever, like I'm just gonna ignore it, like, and then I asked them to put them away, and they like put it away, and then out of nowhere there's just a line drive that goes like right past my head, and like I have like one of two options. I either like stand up and yell and overreact and like don't know who threw it, or I just looked up and I was like, come on guys, that's all I said. Like I was like, I can't really say anything right now because I don't know who threw it, and no one's gonna be like, I threw it, you know what I mean? And so it's just funny, like, and then, but some classes I'm hella cool with. Some classes know I have a podcast, and they're like, they think it's the coolest thing ever, and I'm like, hey, let's keep it more on the day. I mean, I don't know if I'm supposed to tell them or not, but I assume that the schools don't want me to plug my podcast to every class I go to.
Like, let me on. Can I get on the podcast?
Yeah. Dude, it's funny that when kids find out I have a podcast, they'll be like, why don't you get on? And they'll like name like the biggest celebrity. And I'm like, I just hadn't thought of that one yet.
So
like,
he hasn't opened the DM, guys.
Yeah. It's just so funny because it's like, I forget like how like, or just like when you're like 16, 17, 18 and you think you know stuff, like, and then now when you get to like our age, it's like, we didn't used to know shit. Like, you know what I mean? When you used to think you knew shit.
I look back and like, damn, I was a fucking dumbass, bro. I was like, what the fuck was I thinking? But no regrets, though. No regrets. No regrets.
Yeah, exactly. Because I feel like it's all character development, and it makes you who you are today. So you need those cringy times, those times to look back that you're ashamed of, or that you failed at, or whatever, because it drives you in one way or another, or shaped you into who you are now.
Life lessons for sure.
Life lessons with liquor store videos.
Hell yeah, bro.
That's cool. Well, hey, man. T, I want to say thank you for coming here. I had a great time talking to you.
We're done. I was just getting started, bro.
Sorry.
I was just getting
we can go a little longer, dude.
I was just
okay.
It's all good, bro.
All right, hey, man. I appreciate you being here. And if people want to follow you, where can they find you at?
Liquor store videos, or follow my personal page is at Papi. I'm just
you always do that. It's
liquor
like
store videos.
You walk out of the store and it's like all the girls going, aye. Like you posted a video where it's like, I think maybe it's just the girls who call you Poppy or something like that.
Which one?
It was like girls saying Poppy, and then like it went to you, and you're like waving or something like that.
You're gonna get me in trouble, bro. I can't answer that one.
Well, hey man, I appreciate you being here.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Of course, we'll have to run it back.
Hell, anytime, bro. Anytime. We'll do this. We'll do the next one at the store, bro.
Oh, dude. Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm down.
If
with
you're
that.
down, I swear
dude,
to God.
I'm down with that. And we could even get a couple more people just to be a little.
All right, I'll have all of them out there, bro. I'll have Gay Mike, King, everybody, bro.
Dude, fuck yeah.
That shit will go.
I'm
viral.
not even lying. Like, yeah, before like the end of the, maybe. So this is season 3. Season 4 will be at the end of the year. We'll do it then.
All right, I'm down. I'm down.
All right, dude. Fuck yeah.
Thank you, bro.
Of course. This is it. Real talk and whatnot.
Real talk. That's it. Real talk.